Hey, what up, guys? It is me, SearingSorrow, and I'm back with another bad fanfiction reading. And today is yet another requested one. It's called Tighter Than Ever. Wow. From Fanfiction. Alright, here we go. Cakes. The word crosses your mind as you walk on past Sugar Cube Corner, eyeing the selection on the window display before sliding your head back into place. Wow. So I guess this is one of those these second person type of stories. Personally, I never hated them. In fact, they're actually quite cool. I mean, sure, some might get a little on the biased end where, some make it seem like the second person character is more so a girl or more so a guy. Sometimes people can get too wrapped up in that kind of these, and people probably want it to be more gender free and all that sort of stuff, but regardless, that it doesn't bother me. I think it's interesting. Brings a whole new sort of chiz. I mean, come on. I have 2 of them in my freaking bookshelf right now. I ain't gonna lie. Let's do it. Your stomach growls slightly, prompting you to pat it gently. It would be perfectly understandable why you would be hungry. Why? Cause we've been hunting all over the place for like 50 billion days after after steaming away like a freaking maniac or whatever. Okay, that makes no sense. Excuse me. It had been a long and tiring day at your workplace, made all the more boring by the marvelous weather outside and the fact that it was a Saturday. Gross. That sucks. Your lunch had also been cut short by some emergency that left you with a half-eaten sandwich, which you weren't planning on finishing after work. Really? You stop suddenly, your thoughts clearly just intensifying the growls being emitted from your stomach. Okay, I hope this is, oh god, if this is another foot fetish story, we're calling the cops. A hand reaches into your pocket and it rummages around for the money you know that is in there. Bringing the pieces out in your palm, you look over their entirety. Good for one cake to sate your appetite, or a bus journey home, and it is about an hour's walk back to your house otherwise. Yay! Surprisingly, there isn't much of a contest, and you opt for the former. You push the door to the bakery open, and a bell chimes above you. You chuckle at the predictable chime, designed to alert the potential owners, or that someone had come in. Or perhaps the workers, just the regular old workers. Please don't get mad at the workers for just the regular workers in case if something happens or there's something that happens that's completely out of their control. I used to work in a retail store, and oh my god, like, I've gotten that before, where people just get mad at me and that, and, they make it my fault, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're on about, and I am personally in no control of this. It's just the way it is. Like, please don't get mad at them, because it's not gonna end well. Okay, like they would need something like that. Sugar Cube Corner was never dry of customers, save for that day, you think, as you searched the deserted eatery. There was no one around, and the chairs had already been stacked up on top of the tables. It looks like it's ha! Oh jeez. Oh man. Where's the braid sales going? Oh yeah. It's going up, I hope. But then later on it'll go down. Why? You jump back in shock as a pink blur comes out of nowhere, stretching its way across your eyesight. It relaxes into the shape of a pink head, featuring a humongous smile and some friendly eyes staring at you. Taking another step back, you realize Pinkie Pie had just greeted you. Whoa! Girl! Pinkie Pie! Oh, so I guess she just decided to take a break from being an engine for a day and decided to, come here. I guess she just needed a break from being Percy's equivalent because, Yeah, boy, that must be darn exhausting, eh? Having to steam your way through stations and taking goods trains, taking passenger trains, and then possibly being ordered about and being made fun of to the point that you need someone else to help you, simmer down simmer down the nonsense and crap. Who knows? Why'd you have to come so late? I was just about to close up. Because we were working. You checked the clock at the corner of your eye to find that it was close to dinner time, a thought which hadn't crossed your mind before going in. But if you're hungry, I could fetch you something quick. Your eyes drift back to Pinkie Pie, who was now skipping joyfully towards the counter. You noticed something different about her, or perhaps it was something you never noticed before. Most often when you come in here, Pinkie is always doing her hardest to serve all the cake-hungry customers that you never do talk to her, let alone get a private room to yourselves. Either way, your eyes transfix on both mesmerizing material covering both the sweet baker's legs and a layer of white velvety goodness. The hell? Yo, what is going on? The heck is going on? You're aware that you're staring at them, but you don't want to stop. Your head starts to ache as your mind races with all sorts of exciting thoughts. Oh no. You catch a whiff of Pinkie's fragrance, and it makes you think of her sweet legs, all candy wrapped up in the nylon fabric, taunting you with their desire for freedom. Yikes! You tense up as you get hard down there, just as they disappear out of view. So, what can I get you? Anyone in there, silly? You snap out of your trance long enough to realize that Pinkie Pie is all the way over at the counter, and you're standing there, and you're still standing as you were. You blush and stammer incomprehensibly. Sorry, Pinkie Pie giggles. I see you, I see, woo. I see what you up to. You're silly goose. I ask you what you want. Oh, how about a nice layer of pan dulce? Maybe some little like empanadas, and then we got some, and then we got some churros. Okay. For a while ago, I don't know why, but remember the city of Churro. Because I feel like that would be low-key hard to pronounce on some occasions. So I end up, calling them the city of Churro. Because churros. The hell? Okay, you pause and wonder why you're still talking to her from halfway across the room. Your throbbing cocker bites you of what happened. Blushing again, you walk up awkwardly towards the counter while trying to hide your excitement. You must have done a bad job as Pinkie throws you a concerned look. Is everything okie dokie? This is not going to end well. You want to tell her, but common sense tells you otherwise. I'm fine. Pinkie stares at you for a time before her face recedes back to her casual, exaggerated grin. Okie dokie, so what can I get you? You start to say something, but Pinkie Pie cuts you off before you can even utter a word. Actually, that's a pretty silly question. I think it's rather obvious what you want. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be a male reader or something, and he's got some sort of fetish or something for Pinkie. Oh god, this is gonna be interesting. Okie dokie, so what can I get you? Oh wait, I already freaking read that. The hell? You become confused at her meaning and the confident smile she is giving you. Pinkie giggles at you. You cutie, don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, silly. I saw you looking at them. Oh! She leans over to the side of the counter and looks down towards your waist. And by the looks of it, you want them a lot. Heh. You stand there motionless, completely gobsmacked at Pinkie's observation. You in turn look down, fully expecting to see the gigantic bolt on the top of your pants. You start to feel embarrassed that you had to let your fantasies out for Pinkie to see. It really turns you on, and the bulge increases its size. Don't worry, you'll be able to look at them as much as you want after I close the store. Please don't do it in the store, because it's going to create a mess, and who knows what kind of janitors want to pick that chiz up and want to clean it up. I'm sorry, because I won't. And I'm pretty sure many janitors would say, hell no, I ain't going to pick up that chiz. It's nasty. Pinky trails off and winks at you. She proceeds to walk out from behind the counter, and rather than her typical prance, she saunters calmly over to the door, her legs moving in complete syncopation of one another. You have a sneaky feeling, that she is teasing you. You don't care, though. You want to be teased since you're so dirty. Jesus! It isn't long before the nylon-clad legs make the round trip, and Pinky is back in front of you. Pinkie Pie giggles again, a little slower this time. You're so cute, the way you keep looking at my legs. Or perhaps it's my height? Is that what makes your pants blow up? She giggles, more fueling your own pleasure. Is all you can manage as you find yourself hypnotized by the fabric. Your need for it is so bad that you start to pant. Oh, we better do something about that. Oh no. Oh boy. She begins to walk into the back of the shop and beckons you to follow her. You come to some stairs which speaks one word to you. Bedroom. This is gonna get wild. Hold on to your horses. And yes, put your seatbelts on tight, because it is going to be a wild ride. You hear me? It's going to be a wild ride. This is going to be so much fun. Good thing the cakes are away this weekend. Pinky gestures to you and gestures you to enter the bedroom as she rests by the ajar door. You oblige the giddy pink girl, but can't help your eyes slide down to look at her tights. You are eagerly anticipating their feel. Oh boy. I don't think they appreciate what we're doing here, what we're going to do. She shuts the door behind her and walks on over to the bed. The room is rather quaint and modest for what you think would be Pinkie Pie's bedroom. She notices your puzzlement. Oh, you didn't think I lived here, did you, silly? They let me use this room. Should I have needed it? She giggles a little darkly. Now, why don't you get these puppies off? She eases herself onto the bed, her butt sliding nicely onto the duvet. She chuckles suddenly. So you get that off? She smiles at you with narrow eyes as she begins to unstrap her Velcro vest and heels. Hoisting them high in your direction, she slowly endoses the strap on the left shoe, and then proceeds to creep off on her concealed feet that you so wish to liberate even further. You edge closer, anticipating the prize to come. Oh boy, the shoe comes off and she dangles it in front of your ogling eyes. You want to sniff? You knocked silently, quite oblivious to anything else than what Pinky is exhibiting to you. You grab the offer shoe and breathe in deeply. Your vision goes awry and the misky scent channels through your senses. Oh, F yeah! Ho, ho! This is gonna be wild. Prepare yourselves. Your satisfaction is evident to Pinkie Pie. I knew you like it, but there's more than what that came. Oh, is it gonna come with a side of seasoned fried chicken? I sure do hope so. She shuffles her right leg more, and you assume what comes next. The sock would come off, following the overwhelming stench of those nylon encased feet underneath. Drool. Oh dear. Oh dear. You put the shoe aside in preparation. She leaves you hanging though as she takes her other shoe off instead, denying your throbbing cock the next stage of its pleasure. It becomes hard to keep in your eagerness. Oh my gosh. Somebody Get some holy water for this. The right shoe is offered to you like before. You make it snatch it. You make to snatch it, but then you relax your hand and grab it gently and hasten it up to your nose. The spell is even stronger this time. Your thoughts getting lost in that powerful aroma of the pink girl's sweaty shoe. Ew! Yo, that's nasty. Y'all are wildin' with this one. You pant frantically. You can continue with her jester shoes. Pinkie Pie giggles again. Well, I am right-footed, silly. That was a better shoe, wasn't it? This time, you don't nod, but instead take another extended breath in of the shoe, letting the musk seep through your nostrils and begin to take control of your mind. You moaned with pleasure. You best calm down a bit, or you'll miss the best part. What's the best part? The part where you actually learn to season your food? Who knows? And with that, she begins to peel her socks off bit by bit. Not one at a time, bowls right there, right now in front of you. You drop the shoe and come down to your knees. The ratio of socks in to tights becomes smaller and smaller until finally they come right off onto your face. You get a small whiff of them before they bounce to the floor, but you hardly ready for what comes next. Here we go! Uh-oh. Get your holy water ready. Come on. Get your holy water ready. I'm calling it. Not a second after the socks came off, were Pinkie's nylon feet smothered into your face with their busk. Her sweet toes flex and down the bridge of your nose as their aroma penetrate your nostrils. It sends you over the deep end. You could almost faint. Jeez. You moan again, but it struggles to calm little light to come through the medium of Pinkie's tights. You put your restless hands on Pinkie's upper ankles and slide through up with your lower leg against the rough surface of the nylon. It feels amazing. The feel of Pinkie's skin attempting to break out of its prison through the numerous holes in the velvety smooth fabric. You can't stop stroking your hands all over it. They feel so warm, too. All the sweat that Pinkie must endure during all those busy days in the bakery accumulates to those tights. Excuse me. Y'all are wild. Oh God, no. Stop. Y'all are wild. They ooze with dampness from the leaking sweat that you wish to relieve the baker of. Ew. Your mouth gapes open and muffled moans escape once again. Oh, I know. You know what? You know how to season your food? I'm going to keep saying that for some reason, because I have nothing better to do. She lugs her right foot towards the ajar mouth, almost making you gag. Oh, I think next time we're going to puke. Your tongue waggles over her big toe, and your bone becomes a very loud muffle. Her feet taste so good on your tongue, you can taste her sweat. Ew! And 12 of them are daily work on those tantalizing tootsies. On their tootsies. Why does it sound like Tootsie Rolls? Jeez. You begin to cover all of the foot in your saliva, never tiring of that tickling sensation you receive from the nylon scraping off your tongue. That sounds like that would hurt. Pinkie lets out a moan of her own. Oh, this is so... gasp. Jeez, this holy water is gonna be needed. The pressure gets too much, and soon you feel the need to unfasten your belt. Pinkie notices your fully erect member. Wow, this gets you harder than I thought. You best come here. Come with me before things get too much for you. She tucks her foot out of reach to your tongue. You don't really want to stop, but Pinkie's inviting eyes convince you otherwise. She pats the bed to indicate your desk task. You oblige her, but struggle to get up in a hurry with that stiff erection weighing you down. You land on the bed with a thump and lie down. It's quite a sizable bed for just a single, but you suppose it would have to be able to accommodate Pinkie and her giant appetite for sweets. Jeez, because next time, obesity. Next minute, my 600-pound life. It is big enough to allow both of you to lie down without much difficulty. Perfect for whatever Pinky has planned for you. You wait, and wait, and wait. Yeah, Pinky just stares down at your cock. So desperate for relief, you give her a questioning look. She just giggles like usual. You'll just have to wait for it to go down a bit, silly. And then they must be thinking, ah, crap, we have to wait. or you won't get to experience the best part. The best part? Pinky scooches her seemingly bouncy pusher up the bed so that her legs can sprawl all over your body. Her nylon feet just inches from your all over your butt, from your face. She beams at you expectantly. But I think you can handle a little more teasing. Think you can handle a little rubbing? She flexes her encased feet as much as the nylon lets her. You nod as if a little out of it. Is her all completely by Pinky's treasures. Both hands beat the tip of Pinky's toes on each foot. You flinch at their touch. Underneath the coarse, blister tights, you feel her soft, plushy pink skin that's just wanting to break out and smother you into the marshmallow-like surface. You seek this so much, it gets you chucking again. And you begin to rub it all over Pinky's feet, getting the most out of every bump and crevice at the soft, mushy feel. Jeez, y'all! Oh my god, kids! At least you have a room. No, really, it's like, kids, at least you have a room, for crying out loud. Golly. Pinky's gasps become much more apparent to you through the layer of your own pleasure, filtering out most other sounds. Oh, that's good. Keep going. You take up a sitting position in order to maximize your rubbing of Pinky's soft, hard-working, nylon-trapped feet. It encases your progress across the bowl, and the harder, rougher feel of Pinky's heels, you like them so much you begin to scratch on them, digging your nails onto the fabric. You want them so much it really drives you mad. And the next minute, you're going to an insane asylum. That's the thing. That's just the thing, yo. Pinky likes it too. Another few excited moans of pleasure from the baker prompts you to look up at her breathless face. She is enjoying this a lot, and she doesn't even register that you're looking at her. Her focus is being directed at the bulge at the top of her tights, rising up and down. You don't even have to guess what she's doing. You can smell her sex from here. There's a sweet aroma to it. It's like, it is Pinkie Pie after all. You begin to take it in. It fills you to the brim with ecstasy. Jeez. The dual attack of Pinky's spots from her sweaty, trapped feet and the aroma of her wet pussy makes you drool and savor this moment. It's so good, you don't want it to stop. Its power overwhelms your senses that you start to overwork the roughing Pinky's Lambert feet, and their butts penetrating deep into your hands. Ah, oh, jeez, yo, stop. Yo, y'all are wildin'. Pinky's legs become tense and more pointed, forcing her petite pink feet right onto your face. With them so close, you can't help but smell their powerful scent once more and revel the warm wetness coming through the nylon. Your tongue can't help itself, and again start looking up and down the succulent soles of Pinky's feet, taking with you the grittiness of the nylon barrier. Pinky's moans begin to increase, and her legs begin to grind up and down to your crotch. They tighten around your area, and you squeal in arousement, but also in pain as it squeezes the very life out of your cock. Wow! Jeez! The next day you're about to put him in pain. Yikes. Who wants that? Y'all are wildin' with this one. Sorry, let me make it up to you. You don't even register what she means, but only gasp and shudder, sending your head back down to the pillow and ceasing your massaging up Mickey's feet. Your cock feels tinglier than ever. You can feel it being groped by someone. Not a hand. It was too rough. You can't tilt your head back to look. You're enjoying this too much, but you can't feel the baker girl's heels move across your chest. They are retreating towards. Ha! You lift your head, now think without thinking twice. The sight of Pinky's dilated feet and stroking up and down your sore and throbbing member is mesmerizing. It sets you so off, you can barely keep your eyes open. Just imagine of your penis locked between Pinky's praying feet as they work to get you pumping hard. Droplets of precum now start to leak out of your agonizingly painful cock, and the musk of Pinky's labored feet, mixing with the sweaty dampness of her nylon tights and blending themselves with the smell of the baker's sex and your pent-up juices, give you such a rush. It's all you can smell now. Nothing else makes it through your nostrils. You're stuck there and you love it so much. And for that reason, you need holy water and a Bible. Kids. Yo. Come on. Pinky's feet just look so hot in those tights. You really want to come all over them right now. They're just teasing you back and forth, continually tugging and pulling at the sensitive skin around your excited cock. You take a quick look at Pinky's face. She is smiling, but so bathed in her own pleasure, her thrusting actions and the bulge of her pants are becoming more forceful by the second. You're so close now. You want those feet. Those soft, smelling, sweaty feet, wrapped in that soggy white nylon. They turn you on so much, all you can think about is her feet. You want them. You need them. Ah! You cry out as the first spurt lunges out and clings to Pinky's feet. The smell brings to fill the air, and a similar response comes out of the masturbating baker. Pinky's juices come bursting out of her vagina, squirting out of the petite holes in the nylon and staining the bed sheets. No, it's gonna be your job to do your own freaking laundry with that job. Good job. Good freaking job. Honestly, good freaking job. She hums with pleasure. You feel the sticky substance stretched in the lower part of your jeans, but are too caught up in the handling of your own hose. Your cock continues to deliver wave after wave of musky cum, coating Pinky's feet in yet another layer of creamy white. You pant as the relief of liberating your load takes over. You collapse down onto the pillow as the last remnants of your sex trickle the edge of your shaft and smear Pinky's already cummed up tights. You let out a heavy sigh. Pinky chuckles between her pants. That was fun. Yeah, is your reply. Jeez. You sit back up and see Pinkie Pie do the same. She eyes her cum-soaked feet a while and giggles. You silly dilly. You look at the mess you made. You'll clean it up, won't you? She beams at you, and when levitates her feet up slowly, not wanting to spill any of the meal. Just save some for me, please. You nod as you move forward and lick your mess of cum off Pinky's tights. You take one foot and shove it into your mouth. Oh, God. Y'all, this is serious stuff that's going on here. This is, holy crap. If someone needs to puke, go ahead. Oh, gosh. The taste of your cum hitting your taste buds. It tastes so salty as you expect. No, not like ocean water, excuse me. Oh, no. I don't want to be tasting something like a similarity to ocean water, or in the case if you have to pour salt in your freaking water after getting wisdom teeth, after getting teeth pulled out and chiz. Oh, no, that's just nasty. You start to suck down on her toes, trying to get the rest which seeped into the nylon fabric. Satisfied with your job completed, you release her foot and watch as she finishes off the other. Ooh, you taste good. Quite salty, but I like that sweet. But find that sweet. You calm down enough that you are able to laugh at Pinky's play on the words. Pinky rests her clean foot back down. Your cock still tingles greatly after being after being a fountain of cum. A faint rumble emanates from your stomach. Oh, sounds like you could use a little snack after that. I could do it now. Now that I think about it. Come on downstairs and I'll fetch us some grub. Hey. She slides off the bed and treks over to the door. You follow her and oblige her invitation of the door as she holds it out for you. You are surprised when she slams it shut and leans closer to you. And then we can have some more fun. What? And so there you have it. That was tighter than ever. Wow. Someone needs... So, just... Y'all need holy water after that. Whoever wrote this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.